Hello, my darlings. Welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're going to be going in deep on your person's true feelings for you as of now, whether it's your twin flame, your soulmate, your crush, your beloved. We're going to take a look at how they are truly feeling about you right now. So if you're new to this channel, I'm Dr. V. So happy to have you here. Welcome to all of the new subscribers, as well as all of my love to everybody who's part of the Live Tarot community. I just have a couple of announcements here before we get into your card choices. Thank you. First of all, I just want to thank everybody for all of their beautiful messages. If you don't know, I had a major surgery about 10 days ago. I had a few setbacks in the hospital, so I was in the hospital for a little bit longer than I probably should have been. I was released after about 5 days. Had a couple of setbacks there, but then once I've been home, I've been, a little bit better. But, it's interesting the way the recovery process has been. Like, you just feel incredibly tired. You have very limited mobility. So if I get up and I walk for a couple of minutes, that's about it. I'm like winded, but I just miss you guys so much, and I miss doing readings for you. So what I'm going to try to do today is to give you the best reading that I can as I heal. So it will probably be, each reading will probably be shorter than they normally are, because as I said, I get winded very easily as I'm recovering. But I want to continue to be here for you. I want to do what I love, what I'm passionate about, because I do feel that even if I can do it in a little bit more limited capacity until I get back to like full recovery, until I'm totally feeling myself again, I think it'll help my recovery, because it makes me so happy to be here with you guys. So one thing I do have to say is, unfortunately, I think one of the side effects of the medication is that my hands are really peely, right? So I apologize if you see like peels on my hands in the reading, but that's why. I just gotten off of like the more heavier medications, but I feel like it may take my hands a couple of days to still heal from all of this peeling. So I apologize ahead of time if you see that. And in terms of private readings, I am, yes, doing private readings. So right now I am scheduling into, I did take a break with them, but now I am scheduling into around the end of August. So I'm doing them sparingly right now, again, as I get better. But if you would like a private reading with me, you can still book one. And like I said, it will be towards the end of August is when it would be delivered. All right, so all right, let's get into your card choices. So I actually chose a theme for today, and I wanted it to be about sunshine, right? Like brightness. Like the sun card in tarot is such a beautiful card. It's such a happy, positive card. It's a beautiful card for healing, right? It's the energy of healing with the sun's beautiful energy and the sun's rays, and just keeping ourselves lifted in our spirits, right? Lifted spirits. So we have 3 options here for you. You can pick number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can pick all of them and take the messages that resonate for you and your situation. So we have Oh Sunny Day, Miss Sunshine, and No Rain Today. So keeping in with that sunny feeling. So if you'd like to take a deep breath, meditate, see which of these you feel most intuitively guided to. So for group number 1, we have Oh Sunny Day. For group number 2, we have Miss Sunshine. And for group number 3, we have No Rain Today. So go ahead and make your selection, and we'll start with group number 1. All right, my beautiful group number 1 that chose Oh Sunny Day, here is your reading. And I want to reiterate, in case you missed the introduction, I did have a major surgery recently, so I'm still recovering. So readings until I fully recover may be a little bit shorter than they normally are. Okay, thank you so much for your patience and understanding. Okay, so let's take a look at, we're going to get into your oracle cards in a moment, but first we're going to do your tarot. So let's take a look at how is your person feeling about you today, right now. What are their true feelings, Spirit? What are your person's true feelings for you right now? All right, so we have the 5 of Cups. So this tells me that there's definitely something that has happened in this connection, because there's a lot of sadness, a lot of grief and pain that is coming through. So maybe you have been in separation. Maybe something has happened that has caused a separation at this time. Or you might be in some sort of more of a struggle where maybe the communication has become less so than it was before. But I feel that there's a specific reason for this. Something has happened here that has caused some sort of a rift or some sort of a pain. Some sort of pain that has been maybe building up over time, and maybe it just came to a head where maybe a discussion has been had or an argument that has happened. I feel like there was also something that your person may have been repressing for some time. I feel like maybe whatever these difficult feelings were, maybe they were keeping them in their heart. Maybe they were not willing to share, and maybe I'm getting the energy that maybe sometimes this person particularly may be the kind of person who holds things in until they come to a breaking point. And, you know, that's not the most effective or positive way to handle things in a relationship. So that may be their relationship journey, their like challenge, right? The universe and spirit may be calling upon this person to become more open, more communicative, and to not hold things in until they reach a breaking point. Because I feel like for some of you, this person, you may not even have known what is on their mind or what they're holding back, what emotions they may be carrying, because they don't openly say what it is. And so this may have come out of nowhere for some of you. Like this person may not have been very open about what they're holding back. And then when they finally were, it kind of came out like almost like an explosion, or it came out in a way that was not appropriate. Like they just shouldn't have spoken that way. They shouldn't have behaved that way. If they had really communicated with you earlier, whatever they were holding back, then maybe it wouldn't have come out this way. And so I feel like there is a level of regret that this person is carrying about the way it actually came out. Maybe it is opening up their eyes to the fact that they handled it wrong, like they shouldn't have handled it this way. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, so they're feeling like they are like kind of on their own right now. Okay. They feel like they are kind of left to their own devices right now because of this. I also feel another energy from this, that it's like there's a lot of regret here because they feel like they know that they have let you and the relationship down in some way. Like there's a lot of admiration that they have for you, right? I feel like they respect who you are. They see you as somebody who's very self-made. Okay, so they see you as somebody who has been through a lot of challenges in your life and have really hustled and worked really hard to be where you are. And there's so many aspects of you that they totally admire and they totally respect. And so they feel like they have backed themselves into a corner here, and they've like kind of taken themselves out of the game. Not that like your relationship is a game, but as in they feel like they took themselves out of this, and they shouldn't have. Like, you know, like they're in that mode of regret. that mode of like, why did I do this? Why did I see Six of Pentacles? Why did I handle it this way? And we're getting a lot of coins or pentacles energy here, which tells me too that they're really right now trying to ground themselves. You know, I feel like a lot of maybe this Five of Cups energy is also about like not being able to fully ground your emotions, not being able to extend reciprocity, because I feel like they feel that you are very grounded, that you have been who you say you are, as in like everything that you have done or said has been backed up with your actions. You have been very reciprocal. You have fulfilled your part of this connection. Like there's something here where it's like you have been very on the up and up. You've been honest. You've been trustworthy. See, you're honest, you're trustworthy, you're self-made, you hustle, like you work hard. You don't need anybody in your life, but you want this person in your life. Like you've made that clear to them. So it's almost like right now there's a little bit of shame that they are feeling around their own behavior. They feel that they didn't give you the reciprocity that you deserve. Because see, you are rare and free. There are not many like you. See, so they know with this Nine of Pentacles and this you are rare and free card, they know that you are something very, very special. They know that you are somebody who actually could get much better than them. I'm getting that energy very clearly. I almost feel like it's like with this Five of Cups energy, they've realized that, you know what, they've screwed this up, and that you actually have a lot more options. Like you could do better than them, or at least that's their opinion, whether you believe it or not, whether, you know, you think so or not. You may love this person a lot and you may not see it that way, but they feel that, wow, with this Nine of Pentacles right here as the middle energy, they just feel that you have it going on, you know, and that they really kind of just did not give you the reciprocity that you deserved, and that you deserve better than them, or that you could get better than them. So there's a lot of regret. Okay, I think part of one of the reasons why they were having this issue of holding things back or not being able to say what they're truly feeling, they have some sort of trust issues. Okay, they have issues with trust, and I feel like that might be, again, their challenge in their relationship journey, right? They may be coming from a point of view where they just don't easily trust people. Maybe they've been let down a lot in the past. See, focus on love. Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. See, so I feel again like your person is learning right now. They're learning how to focus on the good aspects instead of the bad. Maybe they have been focusing too much on how things may not work out versus trusting what might work out here. So I feel like they are trying to shift their energy right now into focusing on love, into looking at all of the good things about you and this relationship. Because again, with that Five of Cups, I'm wondering, I get this feeling that there were certain things that they were focusing on that were negative, that they should not have been focusing on. See, wondrous universe, walk in beauty. It's like they were not seeing the beauty of you, the full beauty of you. Yeah, with that Nine of Coins, they respect you, they admire everything you are, but I feel like they weren't fully seeing your true beauty. You know, like they weren't fully aware of your true beauty. And I don't mean that in a physical sense. I mean that they weren't aware of the true beauty of your soul, of who you are as a human being. I think that there's an energy here being taken for granted, you know. So we're going to get some specific messages and their possible next steps. What are they willing to do next? All right, I hid my true self from you because you challenged me to expand. See, this is why. Isn't it interesting how I said from the beginning that this person has been hiding their true thoughts or feelings? Not maybe every true thought and feeling, but something they have been holding back. Why? Because you challenge them. That Nine of Cups, I just feel like you challenge them to be at your level, to meet them at your level. And that was hard for them. And that might be one of the things that they're holding back, that idea of like you could do better than them. I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings. Yeah. I think that's, again, coming from that Five of Cups here, that regret they have for how things may have, you know, played themselves out. Your silence feels safer to me. I don't want to get hurt again. Okay, so there, like I said, there's some sort of silence, less communication or separation that has happened here. Yeah, we have transformation. Repression and denial. Yeah, I think, oh my gosh, look at how much we have here about repression, denial, and holding things back. So I do feel, group one, that is your person's main challenge. I feel like this, like the universe and spirit is really calling upon them to come out of their denial, to come out of repressing their emotions, and to be more communicative, be more open and willing to discuss how they truly feel. But I'm seeing here in the immediate future, there's still a split energy that they have. It's something they struggle with. But what I like is that there is a transformation card. So I feel like what spirit is saying here to you is that, yes, this person, in their love, respect for you, and in their grief and sadness that and pain that they are suffering right now from feeling like they have lost you or they are separate from you, that is definitely giving them the inspiration to transform, because they know that they have to work on this. They know that they can't have this split energy, not towards you, but to this idea of being more open and honest about how they truly feel, and not bottling it up inside and repressing until it comes out in a really big negative way that can feel very judgmental to you, that can feel acrimonious to you, that can feel like anger, that can feel like judging you, right? So I feel like your person is evolving. Okay, they are in the transformation phase. All right, so let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, I am booking into the end of August, beginning of September at this time. And you can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. All of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for all of your beautiful messages for my recovery. It means so much to me, and I'll see you all on the next one. Okay, my beautiful group 2 that chose Miss Sunshine, here is your reading. Let's take a look at how your person is feeling about you right now, today. So if you missed my introduction, I just want to let you know that I did have major surgery and I am currently recovering from that. So please do excuse my flaky hands. I don't know why. I feel like my hands are, the skin is peeling off my hands. I think it's some reaction to the medication. And this reading will be a little bit shorter than my readings normally are as I recover. So thank you so much for your understanding and patience. So let's start off with your tarot here for beautiful group 2 spirit. What is your person feeling about you today? All right, so we have the Fool. Okay, so I'm wondering if you guys are finding your way back to one another after some sort of a struggle or separation. I feel like your person really wants, if that is you, if that is the situation you're in, your person definitely wants a second chance with you. And if that is not the case, I still feel that there's something here that your person wants to kind of reset in the relationship. I'm getting the term relationship reset. You know, like there are certain things that may have happened that neither of you are happy about, but you also may both feel that, hey, you know, I've had my issues, you've had your issues. Can we call it square? Like I'm getting this energy of like your person wanting to say to you, can we just, you know, start over? Is it possible? I know things haven't been going exactly the way we want them to. I know I've made mistakes. I know, you know, you've made mistakes. There's this sense of, I would love to just wipe the board clean and start fresh and all over with you, because I feel like they feel that there are a lot more adventures to be had with you. I'm getting the energy that they really do enjoy spending time with you. That you make them feel like they're new again. There's something about this Fool's energy, like you inspire them to look at life in a new way, maybe in a more fresh way. I feel like before they connected with you, or before they fell in love with you, they felt a little bit tired in life, like they had been kind of like they felt like they'd only gotten to a certain point, and they were kind of like a little tired, a little meh, like, you know, right? And that there was something about this connection, the way they connected with you, the way they felt about you, and the way you felt about one another, that really gave them some sort of a new lease on life, like, so this feeling of fresh new energy. And I feel like it gave them a lot of physical, spiritual, emotional energy, and made them feel like they want to dance again. They made them feel like this fool, like in the sense that it made them feel new and alive again. It made them feel like there's something new and fun worth getting up in the morning for, right? There's this energy of like, you know, I feel like we could really have some amazing adventures that are still yet to come. Yeah, see, Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, I love this combination for the two of you. I think this is beautiful. This shows us that your person really still, yeah, like I said before, they really want that wheel to turn, okay? And they want it to turn in your favor for the two of you. They want to shift the energy. Wow, what a great confirmation of what I was feeling. Thank you, Spirit. What a great confirmation that, yes, your person wants to hit that reset. They want this, whatever phase that you've been going through that may be full of difficulty or challenge, they want that phase to end. They want the two of you to feel like you did in the beginning. There's this sense of like, can we go back to the beginning again? Because the beginning was so good. And somewhere maybe along the line, we kind of lost that feeling, you know? Something, I don't know, maybe it's life's challenges, maybe it's, you know, some of the things that you may have to work out within the relationship with your personalities, your viewpoints, your mindsets. But I feel like there's something here where it's really all about turning that wheel, like, you know, like letting go of the old phase and embracing the new phase. Yeah, King of Coins. Okay, so this person is very serious about you. They want to be your spouse. To me, this is the energy of spouses, right? This is the energy of somebody who wants to be your spouse. Somebody who wants to build something with you that is really, really grounded, that is really real. They really want to be that person for you, right? The King of Pentacles energy. I mean, this is definitely for those of you who are, and I see this as an energy. I don't apply a gender to it, but it's definitely, if you are the feminine watching for masculine, it is a husband energy. But either way, I still feel like it is the energy of somebody who is committed to you, committed to stepping into the responsibility of a relationship, not just the fun. So I love the combination here, because I feel like this Fool kind of represents the fun and the adventure, but this King of Coins represents the other side of that, which is that love and a solid relationship is not just all fun and adventure. It is also being responsible and mature, right? So isn't this such a beautiful full circle here for the two of you, with this Wheel of Fortune in the middle as the central energy? To me, that is so powerful, because that shows us that your person wants to have both with you. They want to show you that they are capable of both. So I'm wondering if maybe some of the issues that you may have been experiencing have to do with maybe some form of differences in viewpoints, mindsets, or cultures, as well as maybe mixed in with a little bit of immaturity, right? So I feel like your person very much feels that they want to be able to show you that they can step into a more responsible energy here with that King of Coins energy, right? Like they want to show you that they can be responsible, reliable, dependable, that while they do love the fun and games that you guys have, like they love the adventure and the excitement and the fun things that you do with this Fool's energy, they also want to show you that it is more than that as well. Like it doesn't just end there, right? That they want to build with this Wheel of Fortune. They want to build a life with you that moves beyond that, right? So this is why I'm saying, see, forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. So if you, again, you feel like something's happened here where things may have, come to a standstill, I feel like your person is definitely wanting your forgiveness. They are wanting to, that with that forgiveness, they're wanting to reset, like, to kind of like restart this connection. Because see, when I get this religious factors card, I feel like it's not just about different religions, although it could be, but it could also represent maybe different cultures, different viewpoints, or just having grown up in a different type of family environment, like just being, just the different ways in which we are raised. For some of you, I also feel that this may be a long distance relationship, and you might be like literally in a different country or come from a different culture. So take it as it resonates. But I feel like that is part of the, maybe part of the obstacles that you guys have been facing. See, you can overcome anything. And this is why I feel like your person really is in the energy of overcoming. Like they don't want the issues to stop you from having this reset or from having this new beginning. See, wake up, it's your moment. So this tells me that your person is very motivated. And they are in a hurry, as in like they don't want to waste time. They don't want to waste energy. They are wanting to move forward into a new phase of this relationship. Again, Wheel of Fortune plus the wake up. I feel like to me that's a faster moving energy, I couldn't handle my true feelings for you, so I kept you as a friend and nothing more. So take these as they resonate. They're very specific. So maybe for some of you, maybe not for everybody, there might be something here where it's like you're still waiting for this relationship to actually become a true relationship. Maybe this has been a very deep friendship. Maybe this has been kind of like that gray, where it's like we are very close friends, but we're more than that as well, but we still need to talk about that. So there, again, I feel like this comes back to a little bit of that immature energy. Maybe for some of you, your person hasn't been mature enough or ready enough to say, hey, I want to be your person. I want to be this person to you. I want us to date exclusively, or I want us to be exclusive with one another. I want us to come out of the friend zone, right? There's this energy of wanting to come out of that. Would I be rejected if I contacted you? Do you still want me? Okay, so this is for those of you who are in some sort of separation, or for some of you, maybe this was kind of on that precipice, that verge of becoming a serious relationship, and maybe it got off track. But again, I feel like either way, wherever you are in this journey, I still feel that the dominant energy is your person wanting to reset this, wanting to contact you, wanting to start over. Our relationship was different and special. Other people didn't understand it. Okay, so yeah, there is something very special, very beautiful here. I feel that your person does not want to lose. Okay, so let's take a look at next steps, actions, overall future energy here. Yeah, processing. Wow, this is really interesting. So I'm wondering if there is something going on here. Maybe one of the reasons why for some of you, your person may not have been ready, or may not, or didn't make that kind of transition from either very close friend or like kind of starting a relationship but not really getting serious, it may have to do with something from the past that is still lingering, that they are still processing. So we're getting the mystery card here. So this is why I'm wondering, is there something here you may want to explore? Is there something here? Is there a reason here for why your person, why there was a stumbling block here? You know, like, why does your person want to reset this relationship? Is it because they were still dealing with, or they were still responding to or reacting to certain triggers from the past? Because we're getting like somebody who is still processing certain things. Maybe it has to do with the past partner that they had, or past relationships that they're still processing through. And maybe that is why they were in the Fool's energy to begin with. Like they were starting fresh from, you know, something that ended in the past. And so with you, it was like this fresh new beginning, this new adventure. But even that, they weren't able to fully commit to. So I feel like there's something here that your person is going to talk to you about, because we're getting the mystery card. There may be something here that they are going through that maybe kind of, you know, maybe stunted this relationship into becoming the full capacity of what it could be, because of what they were thinking or still going through. So you may want to have that conversation. But overall, I feel like they so much want to show you that they can step into the responsibility, that they can really be the person that you want and need them to be. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, I am booking into the end of August, beginning of September. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. All of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for all of your beautiful messages of love and support for my recovery. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose no rain today, here is your reading. So in case you missed my introduction, I am currently recovering from surgery. So until I get back to being my normal self, my readings may be a bit shorter than they normally would be. So thank you so much for your understanding. And also, if you notice, I apologize. I think I'm having like reaction to some of the medication. So my skin is very peely. So I apologize if you see see like the peely skin on my hands. But I'm hoping that it will go away soon. Also, I'm sorry for the extra noise outside right now. There are gardeners in the neighborhood, but hopefully they'll be done in the next few minutes. So for our beautiful group 3 spirit, how does your person truly feel about you today? We have the Knight of Pentacles. All right, so we're getting energy here of somebody who is biding their time, somebody who is taking their time to move forward. This is an energy of somebody who is very solid and wishes to be that way. So I feel like your person may be the kind of person who, they may not be the fastest person to get things done, but they really believe in doing things right, so they take their time. And I feel like that is also the way they approach relationships. They take their time, they want to do it right. I feel like right now your person is, you know, again, may not be moving forward as fast as you may want them to, but they are very deeply invested in you. They're deeply invested in truly getting to know who you are on the inside. And I feel like they're willing and have the patience to take the time that it needs to truly get to know you. And I like that, you know. Sometimes it is sometimes fast connection, fast romance can be very exciting, and there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes this energy of, you know what, let's take it slow and get to really know each other, because we both want something real. Maybe we want something that is more lasting. I'm also getting that for some of you, this person may not have been somebody that you are used to dating, or you like. I feel like this person is giving me the energy that maybe not your quote type. You know how they say like everybody has a type? I'm feeling like maybe this person may not be the typical person that you normally date. They might be quite different from the kind of people that you have felt a connection to in the past, and that might actually be a good thing as well. I feel like maybe Spirit is giving you that message that, hey, this person is different from the people that you've dated or fallen for or connected with in the past, but that might be a good thing, because this person may not seem like they're the most like obvious or exciting person, but they may be like that. They may be the person who wins the race, as in they may be slow and steady, but they may be the one who actually captures your heart in a very different way than what you're used to. So they may surprise you. I feel like that is the energy, is that you might be very surprised by what this person is capable of. You may not see it coming. It may be a very pleasant and beautiful surprise for you, right? Four of Cups. Yeah, because I feel like there's something here where maybe I feel like they acknowledge, or like they know that in the past that they have been, that maybe they have struggled with opening their heart to people in the past. They may have struggled with, some sort of like emotional unavailability. Like with Four of Cups, I really feel that there's this energy of, am I emotionally available at this time? And I feel like your person is somebody who has definitely struggled with that in the past. I feel like it has taken them quite some time to get to a point in their life and in their experience and to be able to identify that this is what they truly want. And when they have identified that what they truly want is to be with you, I feel like that sense of emotional unavailability is starting to decrease. It's starting to go down. It's starting to diminish. But I feel like they are aware of that, and they feel like you are aware of that as well. Like you may have noticed that at times, again, because of this Knight of Pentacles energy, somebody who is more, who is not the most available, exciting, like right there, fast moving, like, yeah, I want this, I want you, let's do this. Not that kind of energy. Part of that may come from a little bit of this emotional availability, but I'm getting the energy that this Knight of Pentacles is a wonderful antidote for that Four of Cups, as in this is the energy of somebody who realizes, hey, I've been this way in the past, but I want to be more stable now. I want to be more dependable. I want you to feel that you can count on me. I don't want you to see me this way. It's like they don't want you to see them this way anymore. If you already have, they're trying to change that about themselves. I feel like there's something that they feel with you that makes them feel that now they want to be emotionally available, right? That in the past, this emotional unavailability has really, really gotten in the way of them getting everything in life that they want and feeling the love that they want to feel, So this is actually a really good thing. Yeah, see, Four of Wands. Wow, look at this. So look at this. We have 2 4s here, but look at the jump from emotional unavailability to I am ready to commit. 4 of Wands, beautiful commitment energy here. A celebration of a commitment, a celebration of wanting to move forward and be totally available. To me, that 4 of Wands is like the opposite of feeling emotionally stagnant. And so I love this. See, this is why I'm saying this person is literally that knight that is moving forward at a steady pace, right? In a steady, measured, strategic way. Like they are moving forward past that 4 of Cups and towards that 4 of Wands because they want that with you. See, take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. So this is the thing. I feel like your person with that 4 of Cups energy in the past, maybe they haven't been able to take chances with their heart. Maybe it's just been too risky to open up. Maybe they just couldn't risk that vulnerability, that you need to put out there in order to have that 4 of Wands, in order to really get real love, the kind of love that is satisfying, the kind of love that makes you feel like, warm and cozy and wonderful in your heart. I feel like that's what your person truly wants, but they have definitely not been able to take a chance. They haven't been able to emotionally open themselves up to it. But now I feel like because they see you as their soulmate, isn't this beautiful? I love it. They see you as their soulmate. And that is why you are inspiring them to finally take that risk, to take that chance, to come out of their solitude. Because see, I do feel that your person has, may have tendencies, again, with the solitude in combination with that Knight of Coins, may have a tendency to be a bit more comfortable on their own. Like they're kind of used to not fully opening up, and just kind of in silence, peace prevails, like kind of like feel safe when it's just them, but I feel like they've gotten to that point in their life where they don't want it to be just them anymore, yes, there is a certain safety to that. And I feel like this solitude wasn't really good for them. I think they've realized that the solitude wasn't good for them because it wasn't a healthy solitude. It wasn't the solitude that comes from, I'm comfortable in my own skin, I'm so deeply happy, I'm deeply at peace, I'm good with myself, and my emotions, like I'm the master of my emotions. I know who I am. I know where I'm going. I feel like the solitude that your person was practicing before they met you came from that Four of Cups. It came from, I don't want to be vulnerable. I don't want to open myself up. I don't want to show my emotions to other people, to somebody else. I'm too scared to take that chance. So I feel like your person is realizing now that that solitude really wasn't helping them in any way, and nor has it helped you in any way, right? Or this relationship. So that is why they want to do things the right way. See, we're getting this beautiful learning to create what you desire the right way, which is so beautiful. And again, I feel like your person wants to be with you. They want to do it right. And it's all going to be centered on that Four of Cups, that kind of like letting go of that Four of Cups energy. I feel like your person is very aware that this is their problem. Okay, that's the heart of the matter, the middle energy there. I'm working on myself so I can give you the love and relationship you deserve. See? Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm telling you, look at this. I love all of this. These are all the energies of working on yourself. Oh, beautiful. I love that. I keep track of you from afar by looking you up online. Okay, so take these messages as they resonate. Some of them are very specific. This is for some of you who may have gone into a separation because this Four of Cups energy may have become just too strong in the connection, right? You may have walked away or said, look, you're just not opening up to me. Like I don't know what you're feeling or thinking. You're like so emotionally unavailable, and I don't want that. I want real intimacy. I want real connection. I cheated you out of real love. I ghosted you because of my own insecurities. So again, I feel like for some of you, this person, because of that Four of Cups, that those insecurities may have walked away or ghosted you or just kind of disappeared for some time period. And now they are wanting to transform that, They're realizing that there wasn't the right way to do something. Maybe that solitude that they went back to is not serving them, right? So for some of you, they may have ghosted you or walked away and said, I can't do this. I'm not emotionally available, and gone back into solitude, right? So let's take a look at future energies here. Okay, so we're getting a specific message here from the masculine, divine masculine energy, still in observation. And regret. All right, so I feel like for those of you who are in separation right now, there's still a little bit in the immediate right now, just like in the immediate future, there's still a bit of your person kind of, getting ready, preparing themselves to open up. Four of Cups, still trying to open up, regretting their actions, right? Remorse, life regrets, loss, trying to make more empowered choices here, observing you from afar. And it's funny because look, it came exactly here. Look, the two cards came exactly together. I keep track of you from afar by looking you up online, and the observation card, social media, fascination, curiosity, watching from a distance. Okay, so your person is still watching you. They are still trying to come up with the, their game plan, I think, for the immediate future. There's a special message here from the masculine to the feminine. For many of you, this may be a masculine energy that you are connected to at this time. But I feel like overall, your person really does want to be this person for you. They do want this Four of Wands with you. I think their challenge is going to be opening themselves up emotionally. And I feel like bit by bit, little by little, they're trying to get there because there is a lot of regret around it. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, I am booking into the end of August, beginning of September at this time. You can also order any of the decks that I have created and used in this reading. All of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for all your beautiful messages of support for my recovery. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one.